Pierce Chapel United Methodist Church has been ministering to the needs of the Beauregard community since 1855. The church is located on Highway 51 in the heart of a growing community. The original church was built on land which was donated to the Alabama Methodist Conference by Jonathan Haley. The first heating unit was not installed until 1900, and it was an iron stove for wood. Many of the early church members were tobacco chewers, and some would spit on the floor. A thoughtful member made spittoons of wood that were half filled with sand, and these were placed where the chewers could use them. The old church was used for several school sessions because there was not a school in the community. In 1904, a school building was erected on the church grounds. This school remained in use until Beauregard Consolidated School was constructed in 1923. The present sanctuary was erected in the fall of 1908, costing around $1,000, including the pews. This was made possible by using several pines that stood on the church grounds and the hard work of many members. Sunday school rooms were added to the church in 1946 and 1949. In 1974, restrooms and a kitchen were added to the main building, and in 1986, the fellowship hall was constructed. In the tradition of Methodism, the early church was served by circuit-riding ministers who provided services on a twice-monthly basis. Because transportation was difficult and slow, families arrived for services and planned to stay the day. Sunday services were for worship and fellowship. Lunch was packed and shared with friends and neighbors. When services were not held at Pierce Chapel, families often attended services at other local churches. Good cooking and good fellowship have always been the stalwart of rural churches. Pierce Chapel United Methodist Church continues the tradition of worship, good food, and fellowship today.